I'm just saying, I would rather be mates with this guy than let my daughter date him.
Ed, on Christmas Day, I'm gonna ask Steffi to marry me, and I'd like your blessing.
The answer is no.
Why don't you give me a few days to win you over? By Christmas morning, you're gonna be calling me son, I'm gonna be calling you dad.
Don't think that's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna, Dad.
Dylan,
What, Dad?
stop that.
All right, Dad.
Yes, sir. Why Him stars James Franco, Bryan Cranston, Zoe Deutsch, and Keegan-Michael Key. So Bryan Cranston has this daughter, played by Zoe Deutsch. So she asks him and her family to go meet her new boyfriend, who is James Franco. He's like this really eccentric, he's really loud, he has zero filter, like none whatsoever. So he's always like swearing and stuff, but he's always treating them like they're mates, except they're not. And it's set up like around the few days of Christmas, so it's Bryan Cranston meeting James Franco and not liking him. But James Franco wants to propose to the daughter, so it's kind of like he has a few days to win Bryan Cranston over, and it's just a comedy around about that. Why Him? Surprisingly entertaining. I mean, it looked good. Like, I thought it would look good, and I was a lot more I was more entertained than laughing than what I had thought going into this movie, which you can take it as a negative or as a positive, but you'll be more entertained than like laughing, or less laughing than entertained. But otherwise, it still works well for what it is. I mean, it's a played out trope of the son-in-law meeting the father and the father not approving of the son-in-law, so the son-in-law has to try and win him over. That's been done a million times. But I liked that it was executed really well and with some originality in the characters. Mostly James Franco. Now James Franco, he's a free spirit, and I heard somewhere from someone that all the paintings in this movie James Franco did himself, because we cannot forget he's been to university like 25 times and he knows what to do. But he was really great. He was loud. He was like a party James Franco. The James Franco you wanted a party rather than the one you want dating your daughter. Bryan Cranston, he was really good. He was funny. He brought the seriousness that he had, but he was a comedic actor. Malcolm in the Middle definitely showed that he was a comedic actor, and he brought it, and he was really funny too. Other than that, there's not really that much to Why Him. I mean, the chemistry between everyone's fantastic. There are a couple of running jokes that really work, but other than that, there's really not that much to Why Him, which I think is not that good, because there are jokes that happen and they don't really hit, but then there are also large periods of time when there's just no joke. It's kind of like these characters interacting and this drama unfolding, except it's like up there drama, like it's really not Manchester by the Sea level drama. It's just kind of like, I don't like him. He's lying about everything. I know it. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna do it. So at that point, you're just kind of like, yeah, alright. I'm like halfway into this movie. I have nothing else to lose. I want to see what happens. Let's see if he gets to the bottom of this, and let's see if it's all true and stuff. Why Him? It's an okay movie. It's funny, it's entertaining, it's not something that you go to the cinemas to watch or something you watch over and over again, so I will say that Why Him is an overnight rental. Have you seen Why Him? What did you think of it? What's your favourite movie where the son-in-law has to impress the father before he can propose? There's a ton of them. Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to become one of the Platypus, and see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these two videos. You know, either one's good enough.